here to talk about the new moon in Leo that is happening tomorrow morning here in California. So tomorrow is Sunday. I'm recording this on Saturday. And so we are finally at a new beginning point, which is very exciting. We're in the middle of a two-part full moon in Aquarius story. We had one already. Our last full moon was in Aquarius, and our next one will be as well, which is a bit unusual. So this Aquarius Leo axis of energy is very important, but this is the new beginning that we get in the middle of all of that. And I think it's going to be a really beautiful energy. So the full moon in Aquarius we had was very much about letting go of following, the crowd, maybe doing things to fit in, doing things to please other people, what other people think you should be doing, what other people think you are, things things you don't fit into perhaps that aren't authentic, and maybe even society, whatever's been going on with society or what society says you should do, to move away from that and really more step into your authentic truth. And so now with this new beginning, this is our chance to really do that, to fully step into our authenticity, our heart, our truth, and to start anew from that place, plant our seeds with this new moon, have a new beginning. And I think it's a big doorway of opportunity to have some new things that are completely aligned with you, no one else. The Leo energy is one of the most, I don't want to say like self-centered like can be. I guess I can say that, but I don't mean that in a bad way. Like, I don't mean that in like a narcissistic way. I mean that in a very true to yourself, self-loving, heart-centered way. So whatever new beginnings you have now, whatever happens, this really is not about anyone else, society, friends, groups, even people close to you. It is not about them or what would make them happy or what they think you should do, or what would make you more accepted. It is not about that. It is now about you, your truth only, complete authenticity. And that's a very exciting energy and very powerful. And I think it feels good because that can sometimes be daunting, and I think it can take a lot of bravery to be that authentic and to stand that strong. But I think it feels good because it doesn't feel good really to do what other people want you to do. Takes away your light. And Leo is all about stepping into your light. So now is the time to shine that light, and to really get in touch with, hopefully you've been doing that, getting in touch with your truth and what you really want. And now you can start, enacting that. You can really start moving forward. The full moon we had in Aquarius was at a very beginning degree, so it did kind of show it was kind of helping us release things for new beginning, like it was for the new beginning. Now I'd say now is that new beginning point. And then in 2 weeks with the full moon, I think it's on August 22nd, it's at 29 degrees, a big turning point. So we'll finally wrap up an old story and really be headed on our way. So that is very exciting. Mercury is pretty close to the new moon. It is also in Leo. Not close enough to be an exact aspect, but I do want to say it is kind of working with the new moon. Mercury has been traveling very close to the sun. And so this is good because it just sets another energy in alignment with this like authentic truth thing. So Mercury is our mind and communication, so this is good. It can help us express ourselves authentically, what we want in this new cycle. And also it means like our head is aligned with our heart. I think like sometimes our head and our heart and our emotions are just not in the same place, and this is difficult. And usually I do think it's our head that leads us astray because we do things because that makes sense, or that's practical, but it's not really from the heart. It is not authentic to you. So Mercury being Leo is very wonderful and helps our mind be exactly aligned with that heart space and our authentic truth. So This is good. I think it's a very expressive new beginning, and also our minds being in alignment and great for making decisions in alignment with our authentic truth. And then we are moving away from the Sun square Uranus, which happened on Friday, and it's still impacting the new moon. It is bleeding into it a little bit, even though it's like we're moving away from it. So this shows there's a lot of change right now. So, you know, it is a new beginning point, but definitely a lot of change and a freedom energy. And with the square, even though square is usually harsh, this doesn't have to be harsh. I think it can be a good thing. So whatever new beginning you're having, whatever you're being freed from, this is a good thing. This is freedom. Uranus and Taurus is about freeing us up from being stuck, things you've held on to, stagnation, and you know, now helping us to step into our truth instead. And so some people, if you've really been wanting to be free and you know that and you acknowledge this energy might be helpful. You know, it might be a lot of change, but you'll feel good because you'll finally feel like you can get out of that stagnation and feel like you can follow the path you wanted to be on. And some people, you know, who have been really stuck, really holding on and not wanting to let go, even though it is against their truth, they will have kind of the tower moments and the shake-up. So there's still some people that it will be more of a rude awakening. But for those of you, if you have wanted in any respect to be free, if you know some area of your life is stagnant and you're tired of it, if you really are just wanting to be authentic, really wanting to follow your own path, I think you'll find this energy welcome. It's still a change, it's still unsettling, it's still new territory. You know, Uranus square the sun, it's still kind of unusual. But I think it will be what you needed, and you'll know that. So I feel like a lot of people watching this, just because it doesn't mean change is easy for all of you, but you're probably a bit more self-aware. So a lot of you might find change more welcome. But, you know, not necessarily. You know, we all still have trouble letting go of things, you know. But you might see people perhaps in your life that struggle more with that, you know, that are just very closed off to change and not self-aware. And you might see them being really resistant to changes that need to happen. And what else? And I just think with the Uranus energy and just some of the other energy we've dealt with this month, things are topsy-turvy in the world again. This is definitely a month, and some energies going on that show collective topsy-turviness. So in the midst of that, with this new moon, it's like, stay in your own path, follow your own heart. You know, again, that Aquarius energy, which would be more society. Don't get so into that. Don't, you know, suck away your energy by focusing on that, just regardless of what's happening. Just what is your truth and your truth alone, and what kind of life do you want to create? You know, Leo is also a very creative energy. So what do you want to create? You know, who are you? What do you want to create? What life is in alignment with you? And, you know, people might experience this energy in different ways. It might just be very general. It might be everything. For some people, this might be about a job that's more authentically aligned, a home that's more authentically aligned, friendships, people you surround yourself with that are more true to you instead of vice versa. You know, romantic relationships more aligned with you. What else? Yeah, just all sorts of things. So whatever it may be, or whether it's everything, just do the thing that you want. That is your truth. Because this is the time in the cycle where we really get to do that. We really get to plant those seeds, and we really get to be free. So if any part of you has felt trapped, or just that inner light has been in the box and not allowed to shine, well, the universe is kind of like opening the box up. So go shine, go, you know, live the life you want, and show the world the real you and everything you have to offer, and just tap into that creative potential you have to create the life you want. So this is a really beautiful energy, I think. Leo energy is just always so nice when it's in a good placement. So I think everyone will hopefully like this one a lot. But again, there's change, so it depends on what you feel about that or not. So I think that's all I have to say for today, but I will be back with that last full moon. So again, if you need a second chance at wrapping something up, or that final turning point and moving away from something preventing you from your authentic truth, that is coming. So now just focus on the creating the new though. What do you want? Now is the moment to think about that. So yeah, so I wish you all the best, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.